Last episode, I showed you 7 places in your business where data's already sitting. Your complaints, your bank account, your contracts, your customer list, your sales, your stock, and whatever you use to track it all. If you missed that one, check the link in the corner. Today, we go one step further for each of those 7. What's actually going wrong, what you can do about it, and what you get out of doing it. Everything I walk you through today, you can start using today. No software to buy, no system to set up, no experience required. Doesn't matter if you're running a full business or a side gig on weekends. If you already have the thing I'm describing, you already have what you need. You get complaints all the time on WhatsApp, in text, buried in emails. You reply, you fix it, you move on. But you never actually look back at all of them together. So you don't notice when the same complaint keeps happening. Here's the fix. Once a month, scroll back through your last 30 days of messages and just count how many times did customers complain about the same thing. Late delivery, wrong order, slow replies, whatever it is. Note the number down. That's the whole exercise. Now you know exactly what's actually broken in your business, not what you think is broken. If 10 people told you delivery was late, that's not bad luck. That's a fixable problem. And now you know to fix it before it costs you customers. You check your bank balance, but you don't check the timing of money in and money out. So even when sales look fine, you still feel broke on certain days. Here's the fix. Look at your last 2 to 3 months of bank statements. Mark the day your bills or supplier payments go out, and mark the day your customer payments land. Count how many days apart they are. Now you know exactly why certain weeks feel tight. It's not bad luck, it's timing. You can plan around it instead of getting surprised by it. You pay your suppliers on whatever schedule you've always paid them. You've never actually compared what each one agreed to. Here's the fix. Pull your last invoice or agreement from your top 3 to 5 suppliers. Write down how many days you're given to pay each one. You might find you're paying one supplier faster than you have to. That's cash sitting in your account longer, money you already have without cutting a single cost. You have a list of customers in your phone or a notebook, but you've only ever looked at them one at a time, never as a group. Here's the fix. Go through your list and jot down where most customers are located or what type they are. Walk-ins versus online, for example. You'll see where your customers actually come from. So your next flyer, ad, or new location decision is based on real numbers, not a guess. Some months just feel slow, but you've never actually confirmed it, so you don't plan for it, you just survive it every time. Here's the fix. Write down your total sales for each of the last 12 months, side by side. Look for the pattern. Once you see which months are consistently slower, you can save a little extra during the good months instead of getting caught off guard every year. You only think about stock when you're running low. You never check what's just sitting there, untouched. Here's the fix. Walk through your stock or your list and note anything that hasn't sold in the last 2 to 3 months. You spot exactly where your money is stuck doing nothing so you can discount it, bundle it, or stop reordering it and free that cash up. Up. You type your sales or expenses into Excel or an app, but you enter it and forget it. You never go back and actually look at what it's telling you. Here's the fix. Once a month, spend 15 to 20 minutes filtering what you've already entered by month or category and compare it to what you expected. You catch a surprise expense before it becomes a habit, and you find out where your gut and your real numbers agree or don't. Let's recap. For every single one of these 7, your complaints, your bank statements, your contracts, your customer list, your sales, your stock, and your spreadsheet, ask the same 3 things. What's actually going wrong that I haven't noticed? What's the one simple thing I can check this week? And what do I get once I know it? Same 3 questions, 7 times over. Notice what didn't happen here. No accounting course, no spreadsheet formulas, no finance background required. Just 15 minutes and a willingness to actually look at what you already have. That's the whole unlock, whether you're running a full business or building a side gig on the weekend. As always, this episode's bonus AI prompt is pinned in the comments below. Built for Claude, tweakable for any AI model. Run it against your own business, no experience needed. Next week on Operations Data Goldmine, I'll help you figure out which basic information needs to be included in recording the data.